going on, guys? How you guys doing? I'll tell you. Excuse me. I'll tell you. When I have good news for you, I have good news for y'all. So, a lot of y'all been asking, how can we purchase a sweatshirt or how can we purchase a T-shirt? So, I got an easy way for you. I create a website. I said I created a website. And that's just for y'all. So I created a website. Y'all can go on the website. Sorry. So I created a website just for you guys. It's going to tell y'all all about Perkins Closet. It's going to tell all y'all about God Breathe Apparel. It's going to tell y'all all about that stuff. Go to perkinscloset.com. The link is going to be down below. So y'all can go ahead and check it out. I'll tell you, it's amazing. Enjoy it, y'all. That's just for y'all. Just for y'all. Come on. Merry Christmas. Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, I got on the red hoodie today. Y'all like that? It does have a scripture on the bottom, too. Just so y'all know. Listen, we coming up with some new designs. Oh, man, dude. I love it. Did I just say I love it? I love it. It's going to be amazing, y'all. It really is. What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? You know what it is. Y'all know what we do. It is Saturday, so we're going to talk about whatever's on our mind. We're going to talk about anything. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Saturday is the day that we talk about either stuff that's in the news or just a random talk, you know? I do apologize for the traffic sound. I told y'all near the highway over here. And that's number one. Number two, I apologize for the wind. If y'all hear a lot of, it's the wind that's going on. It's not me. It's the wind. I promise you, it's the wind. Okay. I know I looks like I'm a big guy, but I ain't that big. Okay, whatever. Y'all understand. Anyway, so what we gonna talk about today? One thing that always kills me, y'all, is perfection. Now I know beyond a reasonable shadow of a doubt that you cannot be perfect. You cannot be 100% perfect, right? But one thing that I don't do, if I don't feel right about it, I ain't gonna stamp my name upon it. You're not gonna get me to do that. You're not. So a lot of times whenever I do stuff, I'm sorry for the gum chewing. Hold on a second. Ooh. So a lot of times whenever I do something, it has to be solidly perfect before I can bring it out and put my name on it. So last year, I was supposed to do my podcast. So I was supposed to start this podcast last year, but I said if I can't perfect it to the way that I want it done, I can't do it. If I don't have the right sound system, if I don't have the right microphone, if I don't have the right everything, I cannot do it. Yo, it is chilly out here. It really is chilly. But yeah, I was like, if I don't have the right everything, I'm not putting it out there, putting my name on it, having it sound like trash. Like the microphone's like 10,000 feet away and stuff like that. No. I can't do that. I can't do that. Um, so that's why I never brought it out. That's why I never brought the podcast out until I know that I can perfect it. And one thing I'm always trying to do now, especially with the podcast, I'm trying to like come up with the episodes, and I'm trying to put out 100 episodes. And that is one of the most difficult things, just to like think about 100 episodes, think about 100 topics that I want to talk about. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's just so difficult. It really is difficult, just to think about 100 episodes. Of what you want to talk about, because a lot of times that when you come up with an episode, you don't want to talk about, you don't want to be repeating what you're talking about. Of course, a lot of stuff is going to like piggyback on whatever it is, but you don't want to always just talk about the same stuff over and over. When I used to watch motivational video. Okay, I watch them every now and then. Okay, but I try not to emulate or emulate. Is that the right word? Emulate. I try. That was a jet or something like that. I don't know. Airplane. It's still going. It's still going. Go. Fly away. I think emulate is the right word. So I don't. I try not to emulate or copy. Okay, I'll just copy. I'll just be normal and say copy. So I try not to copy other people and stuff like that. So that's why I try not to always listen to motivational videos now, because I want to bring out my own stuff. I want to bring out something that's genuine and real. You know, not just, oh yeah, I see you've been listening to such and such guy, so whatever. You know, I try to always be real in whatever I do. And of course, you know, that's always difficult, right? Because you're always hearing stuff. You know, you're always hearing stuff. YouTube always says, "Hey, you should listen to this guy." I'm like, "Oh, great, let me listen to him." I'm like, "Oh man," so I really can't say that now. Okay, all right, gotcha. You know, or I have to say it a different way, or I have to say this, whatever. So perfection, I tell y'all, perfection kills me, man. I don't know about anybody else, but perfection kills me a lot of times. Um, and like I was telling a guy in Walmart, I said, you know, a lot of times for me, if I don't see that it's perfect, if I don't see that it's the way I want it to be done, and I told my friends that too, well, coworkers, not friend, but coworker. If I said, listen, if I don't see it the way that I want it done, then I'm not bringing it out. I'm not making it. I'm not doing it. You're not gonna have my name on it. I'm not gonna put my stamp of approval on something if I know that it is completely garbage, if it's completely trash. I don't know if this is. I don't know if anyone else could resonate with this. Um, but yeah, for me, if it's not perfect, I just don't want other people to grab a hold of it. You know. So what? Okay, for example, when I made the sweatshirts, right? When I made the sweatshirt, I told my friend what I wanted and stuff like that. And you know, he originally did it. And so when he originally did it, he did it with the lion face, the blood coming out, or it looked like blood was coming out of the lion's face. And I'm like, yo, that is nice. And of course, I knew the guy, you know, so I knew who was making my shirts, the shirts. I knew who was making the shirts, so I was like, wow, that is nice. I like that. Oh man, that's great. I could attach my name on it because that's perfect. You know, so when we first came out, we were first originally did it with that design, right? With the blood, everything. And then one of my friends, he was like, "Hey, you know, I want a hoodie, but I want it without the blood coming out of the mouth." And so I'm like, "What?" Like, all right, that's what you want. We got it. And so I think for him, so I did his. I think he had black, and then I did a red one, this red one, and I think I did another one. I think I did three, without the blood coming out and stuff like that. And when I did, I was like, "Ooh, that looks nice. That really does look nice." Okay, okay, I could dig that. I could dig that. I like that. You know. But of course, for me, I'm originator type of person. So if it's not original, I do not want. So it has to be perfect, number one, and it has to be original. That's my two most important things. So if it's not those two, I don't want to do it. But so then when we did it, I was like, oh, that's nice, okay. And of course, nobody puts X's 1414. Like, really, like who would actually put out a sweatshirt with a lion's face of X's 1414? Really, no one does it, And so I was like, okay, so then that's the reason why I chose X's 14, because it was different. Really, yeah, because it was something that was different. It was something that I've never seen before. Other verses that I probably want to bring out, people probably already done it. People probably already put it out, so it's no longer that it's like original. But I'm cool with that. Cool with that. Um, so so it was that. So it's that. Oh, so when my person mixes the clothing for me, when he did that, I'm like, wow, okay, I can stamp my name to that. So so that's why I said for me, perfection, it just kills me a lot of times because I have to have perfect. If it's not perfect, I won't put my name on it. I don't know if anybody could understand or like hang with me on that one, but yeah, if it's not perfect, I really don't want my name on it. Um, yeah. And that's why I haven't brought out certain things because I just wanted because I don't want to do it again. I don't want to redo it. Like I can take constructive criticism. I just don't want to do it again. If y'all understand what I'm saying. So we're gonna move on to our next topic. Our next topic we're talking about our main topic, right? Because a lot of these videos I want to keep them down to like 20 minutes. I know everybody don't want to always watch the full 20 minutes. But of course, the main title, I'm not gonna give y'all that secret. Never mind, never mind. I ain't gonna give y'all that secret. But anyway, so we're gonna talk about interracial dating because y'all see it right there, right? So we're gonna talk about interracial dating. Why are we gonna talk about interracial dating? Because everybody always talks about interracial dating. I've heard it a couple of times before. I've heard it a couple of times, beforehand about dating within your race. So I'm a black guy, so naturally I gotta go find me a black woman. And I think what people are looking at is the color of your skin. Because if you're a black guy, you should be dating a black woman. That's what people believe. If you're a white man, you should be dating a white woman. If you're a Hispanic person, well, I guess if you're Mexican, you date a Mexican. If you're Puerto Rican, you date a Puerto Rican. Cuban, you date a Cuban, a Cubaner, a Cuban person. You're like whatever race you are, or whatever nationality, ethnicity, whatever you are, you should be dating that person. That's you know. One problem that I have with that is that love is love, and you can't. I mean, you can help who you love, you can help who you fall in love, but at the end of the day, um, who you're attracted to is something totally different. So, me, I've been attracted to. I love white women. I love them, you know, and I think it's my mom's fault because my mom brought me around a lot of white people when we was younger and stuff like that, and and so for me, automatically right then and there, I saw this girl. I saw this one girl. She was blonde hair, blue eyes. I was like, oh my god, hair down the back. I was like, wow. And I'm like, man, she's gorgeous. I'm gonna marry that girl. But then the girl who always would stalk me, in our little group that we had, she was also a white girl. But I was like, she wasn't my type of white girl. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it was like, what? Nah, man, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good. No, girl, please, no. Go somewhere else. So I guess that girl never really like saw me as, oh my god, wow, he's so cute, because the girl always was following me around. Like whenever I go to the bathroom, that girl will follow me. Whenever I would go somewhere, that girl will always follow me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, but it's crazy. It's crazy. So I don't know whether that's the reason why I've gravitated towards the white women. Most of the girls I've dated have been white ethnicity, I guess you could still call them white nationality, whatever. So that's just what I've been. That's just what I've been attracted to. That's just what I've been known just to pull towards. And once again, people say, "Hey, you should date within your race." And um, to be honest, uh, falling in love with someone that's different than your race is really a good thing. Because like nowadays, like so my girl that I have now, she teaches me to be on time. I mean, normally I am on time, but now she's teaching me to be on time, and and now like we go to Starbucks now. So that's pretty cool. We do go to Starbucks a lot now. Then we go to Target. So we go to Target. And I mean, like before, I wasn't really about Target, but now I am, and I'm like, wow, I have to go to Target. And then when I go to Target, I'm like, wow, I have to go to Starbucks, and then get a Starbucks drink, and it's crazy, you know. Now I'm eating casseroles and stuff like that, like broccoli casserole, all the different types of casserole. Like I've never eaten casserole before, so I'm kind of like, wow, this is it's pretty interesting. Okay, okay. Um, so yeah, you know, and now I'm just doing white activities now, you know, like doing family stuff now, which is weird because I'm all about family now, you know. I'm all about family. I'm all about this group activity and stuff, you know, all about like hugging, loving, and some stuff. And I'm like, wow, this is different, you know. This is what white people is all about. Wow, this is cool. Like I dig it, you know. And it's just a whole different experience, a whole different vibe and everything, you know. Um, I don't think that if I dated a black girl, I don't think that I would be on time. You know, I think that I'd probably be like less on time. You know, like I think that if it was like if I dated a black girl, I think that we would be late to everywhere. You know, like I mean, I was always I was always the person I was like on time, but I mean like when I'm dating this white girl, like I'm like super on time. Like I'm like way on time. And then now I told her like, because she's like, oh, church starts at 10, and now I get there like at 9:15. You know, because she makes me be on time. You know, and I think that that is just one of the greatest things that about white folks. You know, we're y'all are on time, and this is great. Like I love it. You know, like I said about Starbucks. You know, it's like, hey, we gotta go to Starbucks. And then before I was like I only go to Starbucks just get a tea. Like if I'm sick, whatever, I'll just go to Starbucks get a tea because they have this tea that this white guy told me about, and it is like awesome. Um, but then now I'm like, hey, do you want to go to Starbucks? And she's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, let's go to Starbucks. You know. And that plane is like super loud right now. And so now it's just like we buy Starbucks K cups of coffee now, you know, and it's like a religious experience of just going to Starbucks now, you know. Um, and so whenever I go there, I'm like, hey, let me get 5 pumps. Let me get pumpkin spice with 5 pumps of pumpkin spice in it. And can you froth out the cream? Like I never frothed cream before. You frost cream? I haven't. It's different. So I think that all of this I would never found out if I didn't date a white girl. You know, and then it's just like Target. Like I never went to Target. Only time I went to Target is if I really needed something. But now I walk into Target and it's like the holy angels of Target that just whisper that I need this, that I need that. And now I go to Target just to go. Just to go. I know what you're thinking like, "Oh, that's crazy." Wow, yeah, seriously. I just go to Target just to go. Like, "Hey, well, all right, well, what am I going to do today? I don't know. Let me go to Target and find what I need." And Target tells me what I need. It's like, "Hey, you need a medicine ball. Like, what do I need a medicine ball for? I don't know. I'm just gonna go and get it. Oh, you need a step ladder. What do I need a step ladder for? I don't know. I'm just gonna go get it because the angels of Target told me I needed it. You know. And then now it's like, hey, we should spend time with your family. I'm like what? Like we don't do that. Like family time? That's weird. Um. So you know, dating outside your race is pretty cool. You know, like I said, I'm doing white activities now. You know, loving soccer. It's different. I've never loved soccer before. That's weird. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. But this is what happens when you date outside your race. You find out new things that you never liked. It casseroles. Who ever heard of a casserole? I mean, I've heard of castor oil, Not a casserole. It's different. It's different. Um, yeah. Now I'm eating more chicken. You know, it's like I was always a beef eater, but now I'm chicken. You know, it's like, oh my god, we should eat some more chicken. You know, and I just eat chicken. It's weird. It's different, but it's weird. It's like a good weird. It's a weird. You know. Um, yeah. You know, it's good now. You know. So that's why I say, hey, date outside your race. You know, you might find something you like. So, yeah, yeah. I mean, now I like winters now. You know, it's just what white people love. Um, so yeah. Listen up, y'all. It's Perkins Talks. I'll definitely see y'all next time. Definitely talking to y'all next time. Tune in next Saturday. Come on, we're gonna talk. Let's talk. Come on, people. Be blessed. Stay blessed, y'all. Perkins Talks. Y'all know what it is.